Satnam, I want to share with you a fantastic Kriya to do for your nervous system, for your posture, for strength, for balance, for patience, for anxiety, pretty much for everything. Yogi Bhajan called these the 4 U's because they're for you. But we're also going to mimic 4 positions of a U. We're going to put our body in 4 different positions that resemble a U shape. Now, we'll do them for 3 minutes each. And in this 3 minutes, you'll just do the best that you can. There's no particular breath pattern that you need to do. My suggestion is that you close your eyes when you do them, and that you just do the best that you can. When I first started doing these were very, very difficult for me to do. All of them. They were all hard. But it's said to bring your nerves and turn them into stainless steel. Big deal, right? Stainless steel. But I've said on another video, turning your nerves into stainless steel, what that does is that gives you the ability to go through life and all the crud that comes our way, to have the capacity to get rid of it and start fresh each and every day. So that when we overbake the lasagna and it cooks onto the pan and it's all crusted, we can clean it. And we can clean it through our direct effort. And that's what these 4 U's help you do. With your direct effort, these 4 U's help you to build your nervous system, your muscular system, your skeletal system, your glandular system. It does so many things for all of the systems of your body to bring them to a state of balance, a preparedness, a readiness to deal with what life brings your way. So I'm going to show them to you first, and then we'll do them together. I'll do this with you to support you, and we'll do this together. But I'm going to show them to you first. The first one is we're going to lie down on our backs, just like this. So we're going to lie down, and hopefully you can see me. And you're going to raise your arms so that they're reaching towards the ceiling and that they're parallel to each other. And what we're going to do with our legs is we're going to bring our legs up, and we're going to make those parallel. And we're going to hold this position for 3 minutes, breathing normally. So that's all. We're just going to sit like this, close our eyes, and we're going to hold that for 3 minutes. Again, when I first started doing this, whoa, see my legs? My legs used to shake like this when I first started doing it. So you're going to do the best you can with that. The second position, the second U that we're going to do, is you're going to lie down, and you're going to come into what's called plow pose, but not really plow pose. We're coming into like half plow, because what we're going to do is we're going to keep our legs parallel to the floor. So hopefully you can see this. So what we're doing is we're coming up, over, so that our legs are parallel, our arms are stretched out over our head. And you want the weight of your shoulders to carry this, not your neck. So almost kind of like shrug your shoulders a little bit, and you should be pushing your scapulas into the floor if you're doing that right. There should be 0 pressure on your neck when you do this. And this position will hold for 3 minutes. Okay? So again, you want your legs parallel as we're doing that. The third position is we're going to come with our legs out in front of us. And we're going to sit tall. I've said this before in some of the other videos. You're going to take the back of your knee and you're going to push that down into the floor. Your feet, you're going to bring towards you. So not pointing, they're coming towards you. Your arms are going to come up so that the palms are facing down and that they're parallel. So not this, not this, not this. They're even and they're parallel. So we're sitting tall and we're going to hold it. And then the last one, and I hope you can see this, we're going to stand. Yeah, you can kind of see me. Let me back up a little bit. Yeah. So you're going to stand. Get this out of the way. You're going to stand with your feet hip width apart, which is 2 fists. So take 2 fists, put it in between your feet. You're going to keep a straight leg and a straight back. and you're keeping your torso parallel to the floor. The arms are just hanging. Head is in a neutral position, so you want your chest out and your chin drawn backwards. That'll keep your back nice and flat. Legs straight. Arms, they're just loose. They're just dangling. They're just going to do their thing. So, those are the 3 things that we're going to do. I'm going to get the timer here. We're going to tune in real quick. And then we are going to begin the 4 U's. So get ready, prepare yourself. Tune in, because again, this is a mantra, a Kriya, a Kundalini Kriya, and we're going to tune in with the Adi mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo, 3 times. Rub your hands together. Close your eyes, take in a deep breath. Exhale. Inhale deep. Exhale. Inhale deep to begin. Inhale deep. Exhale. So here we go. Let's go. These are great. I mean, great. So, 3 minutes, lie down on your back. I'm going to start the timer. And up. So again, we're just staying in this position. Here, you do want your feet pointing towards the ceiling. What that should do is that should contract your knees, your quadriceps. So your quad should be tightening your knees by pointing your feet towards the ceiling. And again, what you're looking to do is you're looking to keep your legs parallel to one another. And it looks like my knee's bent, but my knee's really not straight. Just the pants make it look that way. But you're staying straight. You're staying in this position. And we're just going to hold it. Now, this is normal breathing. Now, this is not recommended if you're pregnant or if you are menstruating. So it's not recommended to do it during that time. So if you are menstruating or if you are pregnant, do not do this set. For everybody else, I want you to contract. This will be helpful during all 4 of these exercises, is to contract right now what's called your root lock. So squeeze your sex organ, your rectum, and your navel point. Sort of like a Kegel, and you just kind of just pull up and squeeze. That contracts the entire pelvic floor. Now, a couple little tips to help you stay in this position. You want to push your lower back into the floor. So if you push like the top of your pelvis, like where the top of the pelvic bones are, if you push that into the floor gently, that should help sit you up straighter. If you take the back of your head simultaneously with pushing the pelvis in, and just push that gently, that'll help you get there and stay in this position as well. And I want everybody to get really good at this position, because there's a wonderful Kriya which is done just with one position, this position right here, this singular position. It's called a Kriya for boundless strength. And we're going to do this. We're going to have a competition with one another at some point down the road. So get good at doing this position, and you'll love the other one, / hate, but it's so good for you. So anyway, just a little bit longer. Breathing in and out gently. And if your legs are starting to shake, that's good. If your arms are starting to shake, that's good. If this is hard for you to do, that's good. You're adjusting your nervous system. Even my legs right now, just in 3 minutes time, and I've done this set many times, I can feel my legs starting to vibrate. This is a wonderful set to do. Wonderful. So just keep doing it just a little bit longer. Almost there. Another 10 seconds. Okay, get ready to breathe in deep. So ready? Inhale deep. Hold, squeeze everything. Exhale. Relax on your back. So you're going to relax down on your back for 1 minute. So we're going to do these for 3 minutes each with a 1 minute rest in between. 100% effort, 100% relaxation. Really just let your body go. This relaxation period is as important as the actual movement itself. So, catch your breath, relax. Okay, now we're going to come into plow pose, or half plow. So I'm going to slide down here a little bit, just so I can make myself fit in the room. The way to modify this is if this is completely undoable for you, I have a wall here. So you can sort of use the wall to help kind of push you up and over, if that's helpful. Like if you wanted to just do like one leg at a time, you can do that. If you 100% just cannot do this, still do it, but in your mind, right? Just imagine that maybe even you just got your legs like this, or maybe your legs are kind of like out like this, or you got to kind of grab on, or whatever you got to do. Or if you can't grab there, you kind of grab there. If your knees are bent, you got to start somewhere. So start somewhere. For those of you who can do it, be on your shoulders, not on your neck. And here we go. Ready? So up and over. Come into a position where your legs are parallel. Right? So your legs are parallel. And your arms are over your head with the back of the palms. The back of your palms are against the floor. And we're just going to chill out in this position. You're going to close your eyes. You're going to once again squeeze the root lock. Squeeze that. So squeeze your rectum, your sex organ, and your navel point. So the navel point is just below your belly button. So you just want to pull that in towards your spine. You want to squeeze your rectum. You want to squeeze your sex organ. And you want to squeeze in that navel point. So you just want to kind of just contract everything. Pull it up and in. Politely. You don't have to do it with a lot of force, but politely. And again, shrug your shoulders a little bit so that you know that you're not on your neck. You do not want to be on your neck as you're doing this. And again, your feet are pointed, knees are locked, and you're just chilling out. We're just here to hang out, that's all. We're correcting our nervous system. We are turning it into stainless steel. This is so good for your posture. This is so good for everything else that I've already mentioned. Ideally, when you do these exercises, if you do it for 11 minutes each exercise, for 11 days in a row, that is the magic formula. So 11 minutes each for 11 days in a row. And Yogi Bhajan said that you will have stainless steel nerves forever. So that, again, the muck that we bring ourselves through in life, we're much easier able to navigate it. And when we do get dirty, As we do, we have the ability to wash it all off and bring ourselves back to a state of newness, a fresh start. Keeping your nerves resilient keeps you resilient to illness, keeps you resilient to other people's issues, let's just call them, as well as your own issues. You start to see that a lot of your internal issues can go away, and this is wonderful for that. Just a little bit longer. Breathing normal. Inhale deep. Squeeze everything. Exhale. Relax back down on your back. So for 1 minute, let's just come back on our back. And we just gotta just chill out. Palms by your side. Just relax. Legs relaxed. Back's relaxed. Breath is relaxed. Body is relaxed. Okay, come up now into the next position. So we're going to sit up tall. So we're going to sit up tall. You're going to take the back of your knee. You're going to push it into the floor. You're going to lift your chest, bring your chin backwards, bring your feet towards you. Palms are going to face down, and we're going to hold this position. So once again, squeeze the root lock. So you want to squeeze. So this is, again, this gentle squeeze and pull. So this is coming up and in. You can see that that pulls you up. You take the back of your knees and you push them down as we sit up with our chest out, our chin in. And we just let our fingers are together, by the way, including the thumb. And they're just hovering. They're just hovering over the thighs. And again, you're just going to sit in this position, squeezing the root lock. Rectum, sex organ, navel point, pulling up and in. You want to stretch from the armpit. So you really want to come forward. But when you come forward with the armpit, don't do this, right? You're not looking to do this. You want to still stay up straight. But imagine that your arms are stretching from the armpit. If you can feel, and this is a little secret to this position, if you can feel from your middle finger, and if you can feel a line coming all the way through here on the inside of your arm into the armpit, you're stretching a nerve. And it's a meridian point in yoga. And it is just ever so great to help with the release into the armpit that we have. The shoulder girdle carries so many of our burdens, and we have so much going on within our inside of our armpit. Yogi Bhajan used to call that a bee's nest of problems. So doing this under your own effort gives you the ability to take that and start to affect that very, very important center of our body. So again, pushing our knees down, our chest out, our chin in, we're squeezing the root lock, we're floating our arms over our thighs, and what's most important in doing these positions is you try your absolute best to not budge. Don't scratch, don't fidget. Just get into the position, hold it, and then if there's a spontaneous shaking that starts happening in your body, that's fine, that's different. That's your nervous system realigning itself. That's your nervous system readjusting itself. Any discomfort that you may feel in your upper back, in your lower back, in your legs, whatnot, just know that those are imbalances. This should not bother you. This position should be one of those things where you're like, should be very meditative. It should be 11 minutes should go by in a blink. And when you get good at it, it really kind of does. Again, but when I first started doing these, like at this point here, my shoulders would be burning. My shoulders would be like, oh my God, I got to put my arms down. This is ridiculous. Or my upper back would hurt me. But stay with it. It gets better. Breathe in deep. Hold, squeeze everything, reach from the armpits. Exhale. Relax back down on your back. You've got one more to do. Just relax. Full relaxation, full effort. And up for the last one. Bring yourself up. We're going to come to a standing position. I'm going to back up a little bit. Again, our feet are 2 fists apart. So put them in between your feet so that they're 2 fists apart. That brings you into alignment with your pelvis. What you don't want to do is you don't want to round over. You don't want to get further to the ground. You're looking to keep your spine straight and parallel to the floor. Legs are locked, chest is out, chin is in. Here we go. Arms are just relaxed. Now, I find this one the most challenging of all of them. And this one really sort of, at least for me, it tests my devotion. Okay, it tests my devotion. Now, 3 minutes, that's not such a bad idea. A deal to do. But when you're doing this for the 11 minutes, it's challenging for me. And again, I'm not quite sure why, but it's very challenging. The other ones have become nearly effortless for me to do, just because I've gotten really good at them. And again, I've done this set for years. I love doing this set. This set is so good. And when I feel like I just want a quick adjustment or a quick realignment, I'll do it just for the 3 minutes, right? I'll do it just for the 3 minutes because it's so effective. So again, chest out, chin in, root lock, squeeze the root lock. And here's a little tip. Take your feet and push them into the floor. So if you push your feet into the floor, that's going to help to lock your knees. But again, you don't want to collapse. You're looking to keep your chest out. So your chest is sort of out, your chin is drawn backwards, almost as if you're lengthening through your whole torso. So this is coming all the way up. And that's kind of what you're looking to do. And again, you're just looking to stand tall on your feet, push them in, squeeze the root lock. Head is in a neutral position, which means chest is out, chin is in. Arms are just dangling, they're just hanging out, they're not doing much. Don't let your body drift forward down towards the floor. It's a common mistake when you're doing this position because it wants to. It just wants to get longer because those muscles in your spine aren't used to doing this. But what you're doing is you're correcting your posture right now. So you're correcting it because what you're doing, because gravity wants to pull you down and you're saying, no, gravity, it's my turn and I'm going to pull up against you. So pulling up against gravity gives you the ability, when you stand, when you walk, when you run, even when you lay down, you're putting your spine in its best optimal position. And by doing so, creating a clear pathway for your nerves and a clear pathway for what we in yoga call prana. You can call it ki, you can call it ji, you can call it whatever you care to. But there are subtler systems, not just our gross physical bodies, but our subtler realms that we have. Another 20 seconds, we're almost there. Push your feet in, give it your best effort, squeeze your knees, lift your chest, tuck your chin, let your arms hang. Okay, ready? Breathe in deep. Squeeze everything. Exhale. Relax down. And bend your knees. Come back up to a standing position. And then we're going to lay down for 6 minutes. You're going to lie down for 6 minutes. And again, this is as important as anything else. So for 6 minutes, I'll do this with you. Let's just enjoy the fruits of our labor and allow the energy to move through you. Allow your body to absorb what it is that you just did. Allow your nervous system to come back into balance. And feel. Maybe you feel the back of your calves. You feel something you hadn't felt in a long time, or maybe ever. Maybe you're feeling that rush of blood. Maybe you're feeling soreness or tightness or fatigue. Know that all of that goes away. With your consistent, direct effort, it will go away. So, be still, be quiet, don't fidget, and enjoy the next 5 minutes. Completely relax your body. Let the feet fall into the floor. Let the back of your knees fall into the floor. Let your buttocks fall into the floor. Let your shoulder blades fall into the floor. Relax your wrists. Relax your elbows. Relax your shoulders. Relax your head. Relax the feet. Relax the knees. Relax the hips. Relax the lower back. Relax the shoulders. Relax the wrists. Relax the elbows. Relax the head. Relax the stomach. Relax the chest. Relax the body. First in one direction, and then in another. Point your feet, take your arms up over your head, stretch, push your entire back, legs, head into the floor as you stretch. Breathe in deep, stretch. Roll onto your left side. Keep your left leg straight. Bend your right foot, put it behind your knee. Arms are extended like a T. Allow your arm to come over, touch the ground. Let your head come with it, so your head is looking over your right arm. Breathe. Switch. Come now to laying on your right side. Keep your right leg straight. Bend your left leg. And do the exact opposite. Extend your arms out like a T. And allow your body to drift over with your gaze over your left arm. Cat stretch. Inhale deep. Squeeze and stretch. Come back. Lift your feet off the floor. Take your hands. Rub them together over your chest. Take the soles of your feet. Rub them together briskly. Grab onto your knees. Bring your nose in between your knees. Just hold for a moment. And then begin to rock back and forth on your spine several times. And then come sitting up straight. And here's where you would begin your meditation. So we won't do one in this just so we can keep the video a little bit shorter. Pick your favorite meditation. Do the 1 minute breath. Do the Sitali breath. Do the meditation to lower your anxiety. There's several that you can choose from on this site. So look, choose whatever you feel that you'd want to pair this with. The choice is up to you. Good luck with these. If you want to extend the times as you do them, so you go from 3 minutes for each one of them. Say you want to start with 4 for the next, so you do 4, 4, 4, and then 5, 5, 5, and then 6, 6, 6, 7, 7, 7, 8, 8, 8. It needs to be even. The amount of time you do each one is even. You don't do 1 for 3 and 1 for 5 because you're better at it. 4, 5, 6, 7. Build them up so that you're even until you get to doing each one for 11, 11, 11, 11. And you can extend the rest period in between to up to 2 minutes, but not past 2 minutes. So as you extend the time doing them, you need a little bit longer break. You can extend that. So you go from 1 minute and 15 seconds, and then 1 minute and a half, 1 minute 45, up to 2 minutes. So again, clear? Each exercise, equal times. Start with 3 minutes. It's a great way to start. Do it 40 days in a row and start to make your nerves stainless steel. Good luck. Sat Nam.